Okay.
Started by Elizabeth.
So, yes, so the first lines are Elizabeth's, and then it's mine. Let's see if we can tell where it changes over. All right.
Did you change reading?
What?
Yeah, we switched because Jasmine got her same one.
Oh.
Yes. I wrapped my scarf around my neck as I made my way down the chilly road to school. It was 8 o'clock, and blonde-haired and blue-eyed me was on my way to school. The blonde hair was new, as were the blue eyes. After last Friday's supremely uncomfortable lunchroom incident, there was no way I was showing my face there again. But my parents didn't understand! So it wasn't my face I was going to show. I bought a bottle of peroxide with my brother's money and narrated his old contacts. Goodbye, me. Hello, Lashana, exchange student from Paris. It was a perfect plan. I wrapped my scarf around my neck another time for good luck. Here was the first hurdle, the bus stop, and my best friend Elizabeth. I kept my nose in the air while I approached the stop, and I didn't make eye contact. I'd never met an exchange student, so they had to be unfriendly, right? Elizabeth was staring at me. Courtney? You are mistaken, I said in my best French accent. I am Lashana, foreign exchange student from Paris. She kept staring, so I kindly told her that she would get a kink in her neck if she kept it like that. Oh, she turned and kicked a rock, looking sad. I steeled my heart. This was a hard road I'd chosen, but if I was to stick with it and avoid humiliation, I needed to cast aside all my family and friends. Embrace Paris! Embrace Lashana! Maybe I should have studied French before I started this.
Is that how you ended it?
I got up to embrace Paris.
Very good.
And so now,
no.
Bonnie.
What the heck are you wearing? It looks like it was made out of Yorkshire Terrier, he said, evidently disgusted. I thought it was cute, she said. Sarah and Jody were on their way to school. Whatever, said Jody. It's still disgusting. Hey, she snapped. I went through a lot of pain to get this jacket, but sadly it doesn't look as great on, she said, looking at the furry monstrosity Sarah called a coat. Want me to tell you of the pain and horror I went through to get it? Sarah asked, hopefully. No, answered Jody. To his dismay, she plowed ahead with her story. Oh, I first saw it at the new store in the mall, and I thought, that is a must-have, and I must have it. I went into Macy's, if that is even the name of the store, but sadly I got there just a little too late, and they had sold their last one. I asked for the item's number so I could look it up on the internet, but they didn't have a website yet. I left in a depressed mood, but after I saw the end.
So we don't see all the pain and agony.
With the jacket.
Thank you.
The monstrosity.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, mine is started by Bonnie and ended by me. Okay. Oh no, she thought, I can't be losing. Amanda sat cross-legged on the floor next to her brother in a pack of playing cards. They had been sitting in this position for over an hour, and nothing had gone right for poor Amanda since the commencement of the game. This was not an ordinary game, as you may have noticed by its extended length of duration. Oh no, this was a game which would decide the fate of her favorite sweater until the end of eternity. Okay, maybe that's a little dramatic, but this was an important game for Amanda. I will change the direction of this game, she thought, determinedly. I will prevail. The girl squared her shoulders and sat up straighter and narrowed her eyes at her brother, whose name was Eustace, by the way. Down went the cards, one by one, play after play, until finally the end was signaled by Amanda's stack of cards coming to an end. Hooray! Eustace shouted. I thought it would never end. Amanda sat on the carpet staring blankly at the wall. I can't believe I'm lost. What do you mean? Her brother asked. You won. But Amanda's eyes glistened. Yes, the idea is to not run out of cards. Okay, that was supposed to be, is to run out of cards. Because she ran out of cards. That's the end. Yeah.
Nice.
She won.
Draw.
Yeah.
Oh, chocolate for Courtney.
Drama in playing cards. Thank you. Chocolate.
Okay.
Here's a good story.
Mine was started by Courtney. Have you ever seen a lobster in a crock pot? A strange man with two eyes pointing in different directions jumped towards me. He had the least comprehensible accent and was missing his 4 front teeth and 1 bicuspid. I stared at him with open eyes. He elbowed me and I flinched. He touched my shoulder and winked. I don't like to be touched, I screamed. Judy, Judy, gotta find Judy. My caregiver, Judy. I ran away from him, down the street, past small cottages. My heart had walked into my ears and was beating against my eardrums. Judy, I fell. A little cut stubbed my arm. I was disorientated. I ran into the woods that stretched out to the left of me. I'm scared. I doubled numbers in my head. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Judy, oh, 64, 128. Where are you? People are all around, Judy. 254, 508.
Nice.
That is not a very healthy man.
I wanted to make it so that he had like autism.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
That's not where I thought it was going.
I don't know what a crock pot is.
Oh, it's just like
It's a slow
it's a
cooking.
slow water sort of thing.
So, I had to complete the line.
Buffy, whoever cat blind Benny who didn't come home last night.
Who started this one? Was it? Okay.
Bonnie, who had got her parents worried sick, was supposed to be gone swimming nearby. And was still swimming and had thought earlier that maybe she should inform her parents that later of her later stay at home. The thing was, Bonnie was planning to stay just a few minutes longer, but turned out to be a few hours. So a few hours later, Bonnie picked up her wet self and returned home. Everyone else thought she was, gone, but really Bonnie was just on the doorstep right about now. She slowly made her way inside and tried to sneak up the stairs, but failed, tripping over some shoes. Bonnie! Someone shrieked. That someone was her mom. I'm so glad you're safe, and that's how it stayed.
Okay. A few hours in the promise. Why did she take a few hours in the
And then
But whatever happened to
There
the
was
cat?
a
I
monster.
don't know.
The cat never. Oh, here's.
The monster, yes.
Okay, Jasmine started with the dreaded sentence. Silence filled my throat like the most virulent of colds. This, however, was not a time where silence was appropriate. My pulse was racing and my hands trembled as I tried to pull the car door open. I could not think clearly at this most desperate moment when a scream or a strong act of violence would do. Instead, all I could do was obey the figure behind me, pressed up close with the cold, hard object jabbing my ribcage. I'd been taught methods of evasion from would-be attackers, but classroom instruction went out the door. Think, I tried to calm myself. There has to be a way out of this. The husky voice had told me to unlock the doors and drive while he watched me from behind. I got the key from my purse and put the key in the ignition while getting in. I had to unlock the doors for him to get in behind me, so while pressing the unlock button, I started the engine. As the back door opened, my assailant stepped 1 foot in the car. I jammed the car in gear and slammed the gas pedal to the floor. It wasn't a good start, but he lost his footing and fell to the ground. I bolted down the street and my voice found itself. I began screaming.
Cool.
Wow. That's unusual stuff.
Yeah. I hit the chocolate. Yeah.
Yes. And I read, so I give myself chocolate.
Turn it.